thing. What you'll notice the more time you spend in my stream is I know enough about things to make vague references and make fun of them without actually engaging on any issues. It's called being a literal pussy. You know, I'm like, oh, don't be a pansy ass, you know, fucking commit to your ideas. For me, I'm just like, no, I just make lame jokes at everything while sitting on the sidelines, twiddling my thumbs, playing StarCraft all day so I can avoid reality. Speaking of avoiding reality, players that love to avoid the reality of the serious ladder like to queue unranked and play some Icyfar challenges instead. Up here in the top left-hand side, in the red, representing Num AC, it's Starsky. Unfortunately, does not have his co-detective Hutch. It's Starsky and Hutch, right? What kind of a fucking name is Hutch? Holy shit, I never watched those movies, but it is Starsky and Hutch, right? Holy crap, can you imagine if your name was Hutch? Is anyone in chat? Is your name Hutch? How does it feel? I feel like that's like being named Joe Dirt. Though to be honest, if you had Joe Dirt's mullet, oh my god, that would be epic. Down here in the bottom right, it's Milo. It's Milo with a stutter, I like it. Of course, guys, this is the no rush 4 minutes challenge that we're casting, where players had to not rush for the first 4 minutes, and then put on as much non-stop pressure as possible for the rest of the game. Same way as if you and your mate are playing, bit of a friendly match, it's no rush 10 minutes, and at 10:01, 14 carriers go into your base. Even though you've barely played the game, you're still figuring out what the units do, and your mate has owned it for years and has played it his entire life, but he's what we call a dickhead, who doesn't even explain the rules or the controls, says he's being friendly by doing a no rush 4 minutes, no rush 10 minutes, and then just takes you to Dicktown. So already we see Milo here piling the pressure on like a bit of a dick. And I feel like that means Starsky is probably the one who's doing the no rush 4 minutes, because Starsky's like, leave me alone, you dick. What the hell are you doing? But is preparing for his own little, something or other. Is he just going to the beach? He's looking at the seaweed. There's some shiny shells and crystals he might collect. But first he's got to build a factory. At least he gets good views while he works. Oh, there's fish. There's little fishies. There's ripples on the water. Oh, I love these beach maps. God damn. Who misses Odyssey, guys? That's what we need. Like, these beach maps, it's so unfortunate because most of the fighting is on this shitty, like, sand dune crap in the middle. I want more water in the middle of the map. Speaking of, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Did you see that, guys? He was queued to check just this area. He builds a pipe. Wait, he's not even... Wait, why are we canceling? Don't cancel it! That probe couldn't even stop you. I guess he's like so afraid of it scouting. Starsky's like, nope, don't want it to be scouted. Building at home. Oh. I feel like that was like one of the... I mean, like, I get it. I get you don't want it to be scouted, but like, it's just funny because it's like that probe's not even like that much of a threat. And now I like how Milo just likes building pylons. Built a random aggressive pylon. He's now building this one. Anyway, we should announce next week's challenge. Guys, if you want to get your challenges in for next week, the challenge is observation balloons. Bring as many overlords and useless structures, floating buildings, etc. as possible to a fight in order to let the rich people observe the peasants sacrifice their blood, you know, for the glory of fighting for a useless map, like New Repugnancy, for instance, a map which is a literal trash heap. I mean, it has some cute doggos on it, but it is a trash heap. Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting for it again? No one knows. No one knows, guys. But make sure you do bring those observation balloons so the rich people can watch their soldiers kind of die for them in meaningless, repeated battle. Of course, the poor people don't even know. It's secretly so their gods can get more MMR. That's right, guys. We are all gods if you play the StarCraft ladder, and these are all your little minions. And guess what? We're all shitty gods, especially if we're not Maru, because we don't really do a good job of keeping our people alive. Oh my god, you guys just see that? Those Marines just unloaded one at a time. Starsky clicked the bunker and then manually clicked on the pictures of the Marines to unload them. Oh no. Oh no. Someone tell Starsky that there's an unload hotkey. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I saw them unload like one at a time. That was, yeah, okay, poor Starsky. So anyway, guys, get your replays in for that one. As always, you've got yourselves, just under a week, 6 days to get the replays in. So send them in, play some fun games, and I want to see a ton of Overlords floating around battles. I want to see people building Nexi in their opponent's base, putting down random pylons when they attack. I want to see 4 floating barracks just hanging around with your army. You know, they actually can help spot as well, I guess. Can definitely work out a little bit. 4 Stalker drop coming across the map here from Milo. So Starsky has kind of turtled the hell up. I feel like it's meant to be non-stop pressure from 4 minutes onwards, right? And yet Milo's like been harassing kind of from the start a little bit. Like, you know, with the probe and everything, like doing little bits of damage there. The Adept came in. So I don't know if this is no rush 4 minutes. Maybe our Terran player, Starsky, is playing the challenge. I feel like, you know, trying to do a factory proxy, he was going to wait for 4 minutes. Feels like it's probably going in that direction. But this game is about to turn into what we call a shit show. Now, a shit show is kind of like that moment where you ate some food, it was way too spicy, and then it's what happens right after that. The next day, and oh, no, don't lose stim. Don't lose stim, no, Drilly boys, repair! Stim goes down, the Stalker's getting hot picked up. He was afraid of losing the siege tank, but even though this looks kind of terrible for Starsky, you know, he's looking a little bit lost without his star-crossed lover, Hutch, around. He's gonna push forward. It's a scary push, but a force field there could be devastating. A force field there could be devastating. Milo, though, not watching, loses both sentries. Oh my god, the Immortal's gonna go down as well. Who even needs to siege tanks? Sieging tanks is for losers. Starsky's like, hey mate, 4 minutes no rush, but you did rush me, so now I get my revenge. I like how he's microing back the unsiege tanks as well. This is great. The Stalkers are gonna come back, but it's, oh man, almost every probe has gone down. These tanks, look at them, they're stutter stepping. Oh, this is beautiful. Starsky's just taking out every single probe here. Look at that. Oh my god. Wrecked. Milo's in D-Town. I mean, let's remember that Starsky's opening was utter trash. He had like the slowest command center of all time. He's gonna lose that to the Stalker Prism drop. So his natural has 3 workers, but it's against a 3 probe natural of the Protoss. So that is actually a slight lead for the Terran. Chrono boosting probes is the Protoss player. Gonna try and recover. It's gonna start adding upgrades here, more Immortals. A 4 Stalker drop gonna head across the map again. Back at home, Starsky's building more barracks. And you know, you gotta keep up the pressure, mate. Is it round 2 of a Marine tank push moving across the map as a Stalker drop enters your main? Is history going to repeat itself? No, he's going to pull back. A couple Stalkers gonna drop in, gonna pick off some SCVs, but the Marines and the tank should be able to deal with this just fine. Drilly Boy's gonna pull over as well. But man, Starsky losing so much mining time, even after killing 18 workers, is not looking to be in a very good position. Uh-oh. Oh, I mean, this is, oh my god. I mean, the Stalkers, I'm pretty sure they beat that tank right here, but the tank was just man-moding it, you know? He just kind of like thrust back his shoulders, thrust his chest out, was like, I'm a freaking man. And the Stalker's like, oh my god, that tank is so alpha. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then the tank was like, yeah, I'm so fucking awesome. And then sat in the corner and the Stalkers redropped and actually murdering his mineral line. So turns out the Stalkers were indeed trolling the siege tank. The siege tank, though, getting a little bit angry at this, is gonna siege up and say, no, that's unacceptable. Oh, are they gonna drop on it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Starsky has not mined off this main in like 2 minutes. Has got so much mule energy, so it's just, oh, it's a shit show, guys. It's a shit show. I told you guys there would be a shit show. Spicy food and messed up bed sheets, that sort of stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Milo's gonna go for a 3rd base now. This game has indeed been more or less non-stop action. But Milo finally finding an opportunity to get that 3rd. If that had gone down during that pressure, Milo might just be like too far ahead if it had been non-stop probing behind this. But you notice Milo's kind of paused on the probes, has kind of forgotten probe production, has been so busy with that Stalker micro. The 3rd base is a bit delayed. And it's still getting Immortals, Stalkers, Sentries, so still building lots of good units. Starsky just queuing up lots of SCVs here, but continuing to take damage. Is that Cyclone gonna get the lock on the Prism? Starsky! Starsky! And the Prism is like, I'm just gonna leave now. Oh my god. Oh my god, gonna take the scenic route around the map to come from another angle. This probe, gonna wait to see if another attack comes across the map. And yes, he's got a bit of a ridge on his forehead. Kind of like one of those dinosaurs, the Dihetosaurus. Dihetosaurus is, you know, one of the more dangerous types. Not as popular, everyone goes on about the Velociraptors, but the Dihetosaurus, definitely a very dangerous one within its own right. It's ability to track its prey in numbers and also to warp in buildings. Quite OP. Featured in the Legacy of the Void intro cinematic. It's quite a good one. And oh my god, let's watch Starsky 1A his army from one corner of his base to the other for the 7th time. We still haven't quite figured out how to build a Viking or to leave a unit on the edge of a bunch of units on the edge of the base to deal with this. Oh my god, he's gonna step for it! Ooh, they inject drugs to get 2 marine shots on the prism, and now they get the aftermath. Ooh, that's a hangover and a half, and it kicks in, and they're all like, oh god, I feel like shit. The medevac is throwing some Barocca to each one, giving them some hydration. It's like, here, have some vitamins. Vitamins. I love British people. Let's fucking have an orange juice. You'll feel better soon. They're like, we really won't. I'm pretty sure this is doing permanent damage. They're all twitching and shit. There's no waste impacts are good for you. But you know what could be good for you guys? A whole bunch of Immortal Stalkers and Sentries smashing you in the face. Just kidding. These guys are fucked. That's a lot of Protoss, guys. There's a lot of spidery Protosses coming for. Oh god. Oh, he's letting the tank siege up. He clumps up for him. Oh no. Oh no. Milo taking a little bit of an awkward engage. He's in range of the tanks. Can he get him down? There really was not much Terran here. Terran trades out about as well as he could hope to. Just with those Protoss units taking a little bit longer to kill the tanks than I thought they would. That one Marine finally does dismantle that pile. And this has been pretty much non-stop action since the start. I can get behind it. No rush, 4 minutes, indeed. Indeed. We've got Stalkers, we've got Zealots, Sentries, Immortals. Probe production finally is kicking into gear a little bit more here. And he's going to be running down to that 3rd base just a bit. Twilight Council. More Immortals, more Stalkers, more... Are these unupgraded Zealots? They are. Okay. So this Protoss composition kind of hitting its expiry date a little bit. Fortunately for him, Starsky, just like literally every Terran out there, doesn't believe in shields. He's like, do you have a trust fund? Well, no, I'm signing up for the Marine Corps. Like, why would I be here if I have a trust fund? They're like, okay, you don't deserve a shield. I'm like, what? Like, no, nothing, just continue. Go through to your equipment. We'll give you drugs that literally ruin your life. We'll give you a gun, but don't need a combat shield. That would be expensive. And your life is cheap. It's cheap. Seriously, Starsky, make combat shields. Stop being an evil Terran player. Terran players are always whining about balance. How about you take care of your goddamn soldiers first, all right? Just tech lab, make combat shields. Make it. Oh! Can I fucking... Do I have magic powers? Make 2 liberators. Make 2 liberators. Make 2 liberators. That's 4 medevacs. I think he's got a hearing problem. Damn it. All right, maybe I don't have magic powers. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm happy that I've shamed Starsky into making some proper goddamn equipment for his soldiers, okay? I'm pretty sure I'm a warlock, and I'm pretty sure I can see into the past and speak to people while they're playing, because I'm absolutely not casting this off replays. I love this drop, by the way. This is what we call the YOLO I don't give a fuck drop. It's where you fly it right through the center of the map, hoping that your opponent jumps on top of it and kills all the Marines inside. Yeah, so this is Operation Human Distraction over here. It's like, seriously, dude, could you could you be more psychotic with the path you sent it on? Somehow it has survived, even though it was spotted by the Observer, and it will make its way down to the southern side, but of course the Stalkers know it's on the way, and they are gonna move out of position, unfortunately. Okay, all right. Oh my god, look at this Suicide Squad as well. Seriously, Terran players, what's wrong with you? Why would you send 6 Marines and a Marauder in? He's like, oh yeah, these are all expendable. I mean, like, I know the Expendables is like, oh, look, it's like a bunch of cool superheroes. No. In real life, if you call your troops expendable, that's fucked up. That's really callous shit. Come on, man. This is not cool. They're shooting a Nexus. They're like, yes, your command is to scratch the Nexus a little bit. These guys, once again, going on a one-way trip. The Suicide Squad pokes back in the front. It's like, can we please get orders to go home? And yeah, I mean, they managed to scratch the Nexus, and you can see here they are lowering the energy on the shield battery. The Stalkers run away. Are these 3 Marines gonna actually kill Oh my god! They just killed 2 Stalkers! And, oh, the army's coming in the front, unsieged tanks. Ah, not the best. Combat shields have finally kicked in though. A little bit of micro there. Those Marines in the main have taken out so much stuff. Finally, that Stalker's gonna deal with them. These units running back. The last Marine in the main goes down. Oh man, I mean, they actually achieved a lot more than we thought there. But that's still a pretty scary Protoss army, guys. There's even one big ball in there, and you guys know my thoughts on Disruptor Charge Lot. Super cool, advanced composition, works amazingly if you're a pro gamer. And if your name is Milo, and you're, you know, you're playing an Icyfar at an average of 100 APM, I'm not saying you're a bad player, don't get me wrong. This is the same thing when I use Zealots and Disruptors, guys. I have a feeling this here is the I don't give a fuck friendly fire. Like, honestly, that is gonna kill so many friendly units. I guarantee it. We're gonna see so many Zealots get taken out by their own artillery. This is like combining a bayonet charge with a creeping barrage, but the creeping barrage is literally on top of your goddamn bayonet charge. It's like, no, you gotta do that way in front, man. Way in front. We don't wanna combine these two. Milo, please, keep your Zealots alive. I feel really bad, guys. I feel like this Disruptor here, ooh, it represents, I mean, it turns out, like, you know, even Protoss don't care about their soldiers since they've equipped, like, their robots that are automatic and stuff or manned by, like, wounded soldiers get to sit at the back, and yet they're, like, young, healthy men get to run into the front with swords. Like, I don't know, dudes, this seems kind of callous. Nonetheless, Warp Prism does siege up in the back of the main, and this tank is stuck there. Oh no, it's gonna go deal with it. A single tank. I don't know if, okay, it is stuck in the main, isn't it? Yeah, he's walled himself in with that command center, so his tanks can't get back. Milo's thinking about it. I like how, like, he's kind of just sieging up in Starsky's range, and Starsky's like, haven't noticed it yet. I'm gonna, no, he's noticed it. He's gonna send a drop to deal with it. Okay. All right. That prism's gonna go down. Oh my God, up a ramp. Fire the Disruptor. Oh my God, fire Disruptor. Come on. Oh, he actually managed to hit the enemy. Oh my God, Milo actually fired the Disruptor shot, not away, but now he is trying to move the Disruptor in to its death. You see how the Disruptor was trying to move past the front line into the fight. Does get focused down by Starsky, but that Disruptor, it did take out a Marauder. It somehow did not friendly fire. I take back everything I said. Protoss do care about their soldiers and do actually train how to use their military weapons in tandem. A lot of units going down. That tank on the high ground unsieged mid-fight there, and then re-sieged, by the way. Another tank there getting some powerful shots off. Command center did fall there. Starsky's in big troubles right now, guys. Milo just tearing it up. Has got a big 60 probe economy, 4 bases behind this. Starsky's economy is super weak. Starsky's like, it's fine though. He pulled back. I think it's because he's afraid of my 1 siege tank and 4 Marines. Thankfully, Milo is choosing to back up as Zealots run into the 3rd base. More and more drilly boys getting drilled. The drillers become the drillies, you know what I'm saying? The Chads just diving in there. Whoa! Fireworks, hot damn. These 2 Zealots gonna take out a few depots as well. Not bad. Tons of money behind this. And the units are rebuilding really slowly. It's 9 gateways. There are Colossus building. It is 2 upgrades. There's actually better upgrades for Terran right now, but Terran is counter pushing with like 7 Marines, 2 Marauders, and 12 Medevacs. So, oh man, this Zealot just tearing it up. Oh my God, drilling the drilly boys. And look at this counter attack, guys. Oh my Lord. Colossus in the open does go down. Starsky's like, I got this, bro. It's fine. I will micro these 10 Marines. And now we can watch the slow defeat of a Terran player, guys. Unless this replay goes for another 14 minutes and the Protoss player proceeds to just throw repeatedly, I think we are going to watch Starsky slowly lose this game. It has superior upgrades, 3-2, plus 2 vehicle weapons. It's trying to go 2, oh my God, guys, as once again, I'm pretty sure siege tanks can't fit through there. They definitely can't fit through there. We're yet again seeing another player wall their tanks out of their base. Let's say, please, if the tanks can fit there, it's okay. Can they get through? Oh, thank God. Such awkward building placement, but they can get through. They can get through. Now, if there's enough tanks, you can defend just about any position. But right now, there's no wall. The tanks are on siege. The units are sitting in medevacs. There's only 2 bases mining. And that's a lot of Protoss things. There's not that many Zealots, which are the more important unit here because they'll tank the siege tank shots. But Milo, nonetheless, going to come forward. It's been an action-packed game here. And it does look like it's going to do really well. Cool. My man. My man. When would you ever go Disruptor instead of straight Colossus as a newer player? Serious question from chat. When you like, anyone can do it. You don't have to be a very fast player. It's just most people just panic and just click them into their own units. It's like, it's not that hard to use Disruptors. It is a bit harder if you're using them with Zealots, but it's still really not that hard. Like, it doesn't matter if you're slow or you got low APM or whatever. As with anything in StarCraft, it's just if you actually try to do it correctly, you can learn how to do it pretty quickly. This is disgusting, dude. He's attacking up his own ramp, which is like semi-force fielded into a choke of like Colossus Immortal Fire. Youch. Oh my god, he's trying to like drop Marauders on top of it. Oh my god, please. I gotta rewind that bit one more time, guys. And all right, GG. Check out this. Check out this. Check out this. Oh my god, did you guys see those Marauders? They're like, we don't surrender. We drop into the enemy. Look at this medevac. There's 4 Marauders in there, and look at them drop. Dropping Marauders on Immortals. Oof. Oof. Ouch. GG, well played. Thank you very much for that one, Milo and Starsky. Appreciate that. Good game there. Good game. Yeah, Disruptors are fine. I mean, Colossus are just easier to go. Disruptors do really big splash, but it obviously just relies on you micro. And Colossus, you can kind of just attack move for the certain amount. It's good. It's good shit. GG. Of course, guys, don't forget to get your replays in for the next one. It is going to be that observation balloon challenge.